with the uncertainty that we're kind of facing, trying to figure out what's going to be our best model of learning to teach all students.
The biggest downfall we could do as educational leaders is not reevaluate what traditional school is.
In order to drive the instruction remotely, drive it blended, and drive it face-to-face. The audio enhancement technology has hit many of those needed components for our district. With the 4 speakers in the classroom, the student in the back of the room can hear just as well as that student sitting right next to the teacher.
Think about the kids in a classroom where the teacher seems like they're constantly yelling, even though they're really not. They're just trying to amplify their voice.
With microphones, students don't have to struggle with being able to hear the teacher. They can hear with a great deal of clarity.
Teacher walks in their classroom, they put that lanyard on each day and they begin teaching.
My students are more engaged, they're more focused, they're listening to me.
And it gives everybody the same audio experience throughout the whole class.
The kids in the classroom now are better behaved because they can hear better.
By bringing in sound enhancement, we're eliminating the barrier of voice fatigue.
Teachers can just talk in a conversational manner without really straining and trying to project that voice, and the audio enhancement system does the rest for them.
I have had teachers leave the district and come back because they are exhausted at the end of the day without the audio enhancement.
And we don't want to just have the teacher's voice be loud. We want to also have all the students to have a voice and for everybody to hear it as well, so everybody can still participate.
The student mic allows the students to also be heard by their peers.
I've had some very shy students that I have offered the microphone to, and they want to add to the discussion by giving me their experience or their prior knowledge.
So students become active participants in the learning process as a result of that audio equipment.
One of the nice features of the lanyard is it has a panic button.
So if there's something going on, all they have to do is just simply press that little button, hold it for 3 seconds, and it sends a silent alert to the office.
The camera kicks on, we can see what's happening in that classroom, whether it's a student issue, whether it's something that's happening in the hallway. It gives us access to see what that emergency is.
With this safe alert, those few seconds that we always hear about on the news are saved with this technology.
If we come back with a schedule, that may differ Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
This was a way to upgrade that in the whole process as well.
The EPIC system is very straightforward. The system has a visual representation of the school. They can just touch a room to make contact with that classroom.
And quickly say, this class needs a little bit more time because they've been remote for 4 days or 5 days.
The administration can make decisions in August, and they're going to be implemented in December, May.
After the pandemic hit, the cameras started to make a lot of sense because the control is in the teacher's hands.
Now, we can provide classroom experiences without kids being in the classroom.
They can actually record just from pressing a button on that lanyard.
It is still recording their panel, it is still recording the whiteboards that they have, and they're actually able to create new instructional material for students.
So if they do have to stay home, we can give them as close to that same instruction as if they were in the classroom.
They can send lessons home to children. It becomes a situation where now the parents don't feel like they have to do all the teaching at home. The teachers can do that teaching at home for them.
Teachers are not only able to view it, but able to place comments at specific timestamps of the instructions.
We're able to build on each other's experience using the video to give peer review to each other.
So they improve their craft by self-reflecting on their recordings.
Looking at it with the critical eye allows our teachers to get better at what they're doing.
We are at an advantage as a district to have something like that in our classrooms to be able to utilize to make sure that students are still able to achieve and learn even if they're at home.
It's been just a phenomenal technological tool in order to make education a rewarding experience.